James, can you go ahead, please?
Hi, Jofra. Well bowled on a pretty tough day. Can you hear me okay?
Oh, yeah.
Um, have you been surprised at all how well Pakistan have played, particularly their fast bowlers?
What do you mean? Oh, the batters did or the bowlers?
Sorry?
Which player? Sorry, you didn't.
Have you just been, in general, surprised at how well Pakistan have played over these 2 days?
No, I'm not. Obviously, they're a world-class team, and the batting. Well, the bowling lineup is very good. Well, probably one of the best bowling lineups we probably will play on the Test circuit, to be honest. But the batters did that pretty well, especially in the conditions yesterday.
And how big a day is tomorrow now for you? Is it fair to say you're batting to save the Test?
Yeah, I think we just need to get as close to our pass there total. Obviously, the wicket's getting a bit easier to bat on, and I'm pretty sure the two boys that are not overnight can go on and score big. Well, no doubt they can go on and score big.
What's the main area of improvement, do you think, that could have been better today?
But it's hard to say, cricket's a lot. Well, these test days are really long, and not every session is going to go your way. You're not going to be amazing every single time you take the charge out there. And with that being said, who knows? Tomorrow they could have a bad first session. I mean, Pakistan obviously. The boys can have a bad session. We can pretty much put some pressure on them and run away with tomorrow's play.
And finally, how are you? It's the first time we've spoken to you since the lockdown breach. You were quite frank in your newspaper column. How much have you learned from that experience, and how are you now mentally?
But I'm fine. I'm back playing cricket again. So, all those right. Yeah. Sorry for that. But yeah, though last week, well, whatever happened last series is gone, and I'm just glad to start this series with the wickets to the name. So hopefully it can continue to build on it.
Okay, thank you. We're going to go with Rory Dollard from the Press Association, please.
Hi, Jofra. Just taking the sort of summer as a whole, if you compare it to last summer when you had the Ashes, the World Cup, fantastic crowds, it's obviously been a very different experience these last few weeks. How have you found it? Have you enjoyed it?
It's a bit weird, getting used to this. Usually when you're walking into the ground, you're already going to be fans there talking to you and asking you just random stuff. You don't realize how quiet it can be without anyone in it.
And just a quick one, the only game you've missed out of the four is the game, obviously, when you were isolating. Do you feel like England have given the number of bowling options they have, a real sort of seal of approval? You've been picked for every game you've been available for. Sorry, you're on mute.
Right, can you hear me now?
Yep, got you.
Right. Yeah, I did realize that I was actually picked for all the games that I have been available for. So it won't be a surprise, really and truly, either the next game or the game after that I'm going to be rested. But it's nice to get some playing time out there. It's also nice to get some wickets as well. Obviously, I felt like I bowled well against the West Indies. I just didn't have anything to show for it. And then again today, I thought I bowled pretty well as well, and I'm just glad that I got those 2 wickets coming on in the back end.
Okay, we'll go with Ali Martin, please.
Hi, Jofra. You know Jos Butler very well, obviously, both from England and your time together at Rajasthan. I'm just wondering how he is at the moment mentally. Obviously, he had a tough couple of days with the gloves, but he's got a big job to do with the bat tomorrow, hasn't he?
Yeah, he does, and I think. Well, I hold Jos very highly. God, Right. Yeah, I think he's a really talented batter, and there's no doubt that him and Poppy can, I won't say dig us out of a hole because I don't think we're in a hole at the moment, but I think they can put on a really big partnership and help swing the momentum of this game into our favour.
Okay, Dean Wilson, please.
Hi, Joff. You picked up 3 for 59 out there. Do you feel that your bowling is absolutely where you want it to be at the moment? Obviously, you've had various injury issues and whatnot. Do you feel as though it's coming out exactly as you wanted it to? And was it quite nice to see when Joe turned to you to come back on with that second new ball that you're able to pick up those 2 wickets quite quickly to hurry things to a conclusion?
Oh, firstly, Dean, that's a naughty stash since the last time I said. But I wouldn't say I had various injury issues. I had one injury in pretty much a year of cricket, and it's been my first one since I've been in the England team. So I'm very, very happy to be back. Touch wood, everything's been going okay as well. It's taken a little bit to trust it, because sometimes you might get an ache and you'll be like, oh no, it's probably gone again, but I've got reassurance from the medical staff that is not the case. So it's just putting mind over matter at the moment, but everything else has been going pretty okay. I've been landing the ball pretty much where I wanted to. Obviously everyone's going to bowl a boundary ball at some point in this spell, but I'm more happy with where the majority of the balls have gone at the moment.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, we're going to take 2 more. We're going to go to Pakistan. Amir Hussain and then Saeed Haider, please. Amir, are you there, please?
Yes, please. Thank you. Geoff, as a member of the fast bowling club, you probably be very happy to see Naseem Shah bowl today. What were your impressions of watching Naseem bowl today?
I'm going to be honest with you. When the time I came off the field, I started my recovery. So I haven't seen that much of him. I'll watch a bit more tomorrow.
Okay. I mean, what about your impressions of Sean Masood's innings? Anything on that?
I actually know Sean pretty well. Since I actually made my first Guys debut against Pakistan, and ever since then we've kept in touch. I spoke to him briefly when he was in Australia as well. So it's good to see that he's come a long way, and I'm glad to see that he's actually getting some runs. And leading from the front. Obviously he's a bit annoying to bowl at. Didn't really look like missing much balls today as well. So hopefully second innings he doesn't have that much luck.
Joe, what do you think? What is the major difference between Pakistan and England bowling? Because England bowlers, they have bowled short pitch deliveries more, but Pakistan bowlers, they were targeting to stumps and full pitch deliveries. So do you think it was a major difference between Pakistan and England fast bowling?
No, not really. Obviously, it gets a bit easier to bat on a new ball. We're always going to do stuff, and I think we're in a situation now where we can actually start to rebuild. It's pretty much the same with Pakistan yesterday. The new ball did a little bit. We had them 2 down, and then obviously the guys that were in and got set, they obviously went on and put a partnership on. So there's no reason why we can't do the same.
Okay, we're done. Thank you very much. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.